Blog Talk Radio.
Hello, everyone. It's Desiree, and we are moving on with our 365-day business challenge update. Episode 3, for those of you who listened to me last night, for episode 2, you knew that today we were going to be doing flyers. I apologize because I'm still trying to get over this cold. It's getting better and better, but we're going to press on. So what I did today is I went ahead and looked at some flyers to actually create for our shoe line. And so we did the business card yesterday, including it was a digital business card with the QR code and also just a hand copy that you can, hand out to everyone. And we did that with Vista Print. And I've always used them, the designs keep for a very long period of time. So tonight what we're doing is we're moving on to actually doing flyers for your promotion, your advertising, and your marketing. And the program that I'm going to use for it is called Canva, Canva, for those who have not heard of it. And you can do some really great things with Canva because you can actually do videos, you can do presentations, you can do slideshows, many other, you can print PDFs that are actually linkable. And so all of those items are the main reason that I like using Canva because I can do different things. And so for myself personally, we are promoting our product line. So the product line that we are trying to, we're putting together right now is another one of our shoes, which is a slip-on. And so my flyer basically will pertain to what you see in a flyer for the shoe for today. And so I'm still working on mine, but what I did do is I went ahead and attached to this episode the different things that we've done, like with the flyers. You can use it for sending out your product line and, just putting information out there and giving all of your marketing and advertising, a aesthetic look, meaning that it's pleasing to the eye so that, you will get people that will be interested and maybe, visit your website and, either make a purchase or register for some type of event or seminar that you are actually promoting and doing. And so I like the flyers, Canva, and so I have done a couple of flyers with them. I am really liking the next one that I'm getting ready to do because it just goes very well for the shoe, because the shoe is called Rich and Rich Unique. And it is unique. We always make sure to get our certificate of authenticity. And so that's what the flyer is going to be pertaining about. Canva has many templates that you can utilize. And if you want to kind of like create your own template, you have the ability to create that template and you brand that template. And when that template is branded, then, you can't just go in there and start using anybody's branded templates. You have to have special permission or whatever for that. And so we like that fact. So I attached, like I said, the flyers that I have created in the past to the presentation for today because I want you guys to see kind of like what you can actually what you can do with Canva. And so I normally will start off with my company. So the flyer is going to have something on there about the company so that people know exactly, what you're talking about, what your news is, and why should they be interested in whatever it is that you're saying. And so you will be doing all of those items within your flyer so that you have that information and so that people are able to look at that information and see what you're actually doing. And so that's what we actually intend to continue to do. And so this flyer is on that shoe line, unique. And so you go into Canva. I actually chose a modern template for an African-American woman. And, if you put in, like, different categories that you're looking for, then Canva will research it to see if there's a template that they can actually have that you can actually go ahead and just modify, which is really wonderful. And so I like to take a lot of their stuff and then just add, like, my ideas, my thoughts, the website to each of the pages. And then once I do the flyer, then, of course, your flyer is available for you to be able to use it on Facebook, YouTube, or wherever you need to do your promotions. You can also print out your flyers, of course, and you can just, place them in places where people will be at, grocery stores, libraries. I put mine everywhere. So just kind of think about where you're able to put them when you actually complete. And so I always do mine, the company name, and then whatever product that I'm going to actually be promoting or event. We have had some Facebook Live events, and so we were able to put those posters, those flyers into the actual Facebook template for that event. And I will tell you that when you have a professional-looking flyer and, the other things that you're utilizing to make your products appealing, you will tend to get more clicks on those type of items than something that is really not well put together. Your audience, they will know that immediately that it's not, well put together. And so no one wants to buy or listen to anyone that can't even make the presentation look the way it needs to look or the flyer to look the way that it needs to look. So I put some time and care into it. If I want to do a blank template, you can always start off with like your design, and you can go from there with how you would like to create your particular flyer. Now, for those of you who say, flyer, it sounds great. I'm really not that creative, or I just really don't have the time, to do a flyer. And so in that instance, what I recommend is you outsource. And so we outsource for many of the tasks that, we're not able to complete in a way that we feel would be representative of our brand. And so when that happens for us, we just go ahead and we outsource it. A lot of my projects out of Fiverr, and they are on the network. They are independent contractors that, have expertise in a lot of different areas, but you can kind of apply online with what you have in mind, what your project will consist of, and you can put it out for and get bids off of those ideals for who would you like to choose that's saying that they can actually complete your project. Or sometimes I'll just go ahead and type in what I need, like for instance, say flyer or brochure, and then I will search within the network that they have. I like the ones, particularly when Fiverr has, really selected them. And also, if I look at the amount of times they've actually done a project, because everyone needs to learn, but I just don't want my particular project to be one of those projects that's going to be one that's only going to be for learning purposes and may not be as good as I would like it to be. So I tend to look for the ones who've had some experience with doing the flyers, and you can look on there and you can actually see how many people have looked and how many people have actually gotten a project and they will have. So tonight I'm doing my flyer myself. And so you guys, if you are listening, you will get a chance to see that flyer because I'm going to share it with this Blog Talk radio show, and I'll be able to go back in and put the flyer in there. But for now, please browse and take a look at, some of the flyers that we have already created, and we will continue to do that. Sometimes my flyer will just have the products that I'm trying to get the information out about. And with the products, as we learn more and more about doing the QR codes, those are so wonderful and so helpful, because instead of someone having to sit all that time and put your website in or put the site that they are actually interested in, then they can just scan it and they go right to the page of what they need. So they don't have to go searching through a website to find something that they had a particular interest in learning about when they were actually watching the show. So those are kind of like the things that I like to do. And so the videos for me, for our shoes, we have different backdrops or themes for the shoes. So you see the shoe from the front, back, side. You hear about the materials, how it was made, produced. We are partnered with Alive Shoes, and so our shoes come out of Italy. They are real leather, not pleather, they're leather. So they are they're priced for exactly what materials are going to be utilized because we're using real leather. And you can smell, and I don't know, anybody knows anything about real leather, you can smell leather. So, you know, when it's real, you can actually smell it, and it smells good because it's, you know, saying high quality, meaning that, you know, the product sales, hopefully if they are successful, you'll have enough to be able to either create more flyers or continue to purchase products for your business or, you know, for your office space or whatever you need to actually continue to work with your events, your information, your webinars, seminars, whatever it is that you are actually trying to do. And so you will see those that I've done over the years with Canva so far. And for any questions, not sure if I actually put this out before, but the website is always there. You can always ask questions. You can always email us at Desiree@richandrichhomeopportunities.com. Not for spam, not for partnerships that cannot be verified. I don't want to be your partner if you can't even tell me what your website is, and you can't send me anything that you have done when I'm asking you physically for that information. So even when you're doing, you're using these places like Canva, Fiverr, Vistaprint, make sure that you're very careful when others are kind of like looking and they basically, I'm not exactly sure what they're doing, but usually they're up to no good, and it's fraud because they don't have anything. They don't have a website. They don't have a flyer. They have nothing, unless they're just asking you plain out questions or something of that nature. So you always have to be careful because when you go into Canva, I feel very secure in purchasing with Canva, with Fiverr when I'm outsourcing, and with Vistaprint. And Vistaprint, whether you guys knew it or not, they actually have they always did websites, but I guess they have teamed up with Wix, W-I-X, which is another pretty quick, simple website platform that you can utilize to get your products out there, too. So I enjoyed putting this flyer together. I'm going to continue to work on it to get it all precisely the way I would like for it to look. And then I will be able to pass that information, or let you guys look at it, and you can always, send comments and see or ask questions. And we're also on Facebook. So if you look at Rich and Rich Home Opportunities on Facebook, you should pull up some of our pages. And my actual page for myself is it's Facebook, and it's Facebook, and it's Rich and Rich Biz. If you type that into your browser, you'll find that and see us on Facebook. So then you'll be able to, if you want to, you can just email or text, post, or whatever, a question there on Facebook for us to look at and review. Hi, I have enjoyed, once again, this was episode 3. Talked about flyers. Don't forget to look at the slideshow and see some of the flyers we've created. And also take a look at Canva. And then also go over and look at Canva, Canva, and then Vistaprint was yesterday for the business cards. Talk to you guys soon.